we are officially dropping calories. So we might not have a walk today after work. I just texted them to double check to see.
Super low energy, pretty unmotivated, kind of just like meh all day, which is a little annoying to start the week that way, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, whenever you're watching this. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the where I am trying to go from this back to this by May. So subscribe to follow along and comment if you think I can or can't. What's up, guys? Happy Monday. The weekend is over. Sorry if you hear the sounds of construction going on. There's construction going on, and it's been going on since 6 a.m. So that's fun. Yeah, it's Monday. No gym today. Normally we would hit legs this morning, and I was actually going to, but we played basketball on Saturday and then went on a 9-mile hike yesterday, and my knees are fried. And so I did not feel like doing legs today. So we're skipping legs, but we had an active weekend, which is good. We're going to do our weigh-in and our physique check real quick. Just so you know, I did have Taco Bell yesterday, which I know we were going to stick true to the diet, but we were coming back home from the hike and there was a Taco Bell cantina and we felt like stopping there, so we did. But I'm honestly not too worried about it. I think we're going to be still like around 190, maybe 191, which will be fine. So let's see your weigh-in, then we'll do a physique check, and yeah, we'll get going. Oh, this construction is never gonna stop. It's been going on 4 months now. So yes, unfortunately 193. That being said, we did get a bunch of Taco Bell. Yesterday I ate kind of a lot. On the hike, I brought a sandwich, an orange, and some chips. It was a long hike. It was 9 miles, which isn't like crazy long distance wise, but it was a lot of incline and decline. We stopped at a creek and read for like an hour, so it was a few, I don't know, 7 hours or so. Is that how long it took us? No. Like 5.5 hours for the whole thing or something like that. And I'm actually really sore. And we hit some basketball on Saturday, which was really fun. But my knees and my hip. Oh, I just love when my alarm goes off middle of me talking. It's so much fun. But yeah, so we went to Taco Bell yesterday on the way home, and on top of Taco Bell, we had a good amount of food. So this is definitely a lot of just like bullshit carb weight, as always is the case on weekends. But tonight we're having our chicken. Tomorrow we're fasting. And so by Wednesday, I'm expecting we'll be down quite a bit. So I'm not really stressing about this yet. Wednesday, though, if Wednesday morning we're not down quite a bit, then it'll be time to start throwing a fit. Saturday, though, I still ate just my chicken salad, which is also why I'm not super worried about it. This is just like, also, it's Taco Bell, so until it works its way through the system, which it will do in a manner that is not very pleasant, it's just going to sit there. So, you know how it goes. But, man, I'm pretty tired today. But, yeah, also the gym. So I did skip the gym. Actually a little, not nervous, but both of my knees are incredibly sore. And we played basketball for a little over an hour on Saturday, which is great. Feels great. A lot of exercise, but just so much pivoting and quick and stop and quick and stop and just stomping around on concrete and stuff. It just, knees were not used to it and not having it. We did even like stretch and warm up first, but there's just nothing really you can do about it. So that kind of sucks. So I'm skipping squats today. I probably would try to squat on Friday instead. But yeah, it wouldn't be even safe today. So I was like, my alarm went off and I just turned it off and went back to bed. So no squats. We're going to still lift the rest of this week, but today was just, the knees are going to recover. We're going to get our 4 walks in, which we do have 4 today. And then we'll see how we feel after that. But anyways, my alarm went off, so I got to get going. A lot of rambling this morning. I'm pretty tired. So anyways, we'll see you at walk 1. Walk number 1 has begun, and I'm awake enough to really get my thoughts together finally. So 193, not ideal. We were 190. 190? Yeah, 190 on Friday. So not the best, and I was really hoping to be down to like a 189 today, first weekend of loss. Didn't happen. And we're 6 weeks out from the end of this cut, definitely not losing 20 pounds. So the original goal is probably put, but what we are doing is we are officially dropping calories. So basically I'm going to be going down to 2 chicken breasts from here on out, 2 to 1 popsicle from here on out. Really what I should do is switch to those 5-calorie Jellos, but they just are literally out of stock every time I go to the store. So if they have them, I'll get them. But if not, I'm just gonna stick with the popsicles. But I should drop the daily calories by a couple hundred a day. Actually like 300 to 400 a day, which would be nice. Plus still gonna keep doing the Tuesday fasts, 1 being tomorrow. And we'll still make good progress, but we'll just be behind the original plan. And maybe I'll make a decision to extend the cut after my birthday, but we'll see where my motivation is at by that point. But anyways, yeah, we got 30 minutes left on this walk, and then we got on walk number 2, and yeah, I'll see you there. And just like that, we're on walk number 2. Someone's screaming. And I wasn't super conscious of this on walk number 1 or this morning, but I'm actually super tired. Like, mentally, physically, kind of worn out. I feel like very unmotivated for some reason. I don't really know why, but I definitely feel it. So I decided for at least this walk, I'm going to go a little bit more chill, and I might do it for walk 3 as well, but screaming out there. I'm going to a dog park where there is a decent walk there and back, but man, this guy is screaming back there. But it's not as long as what we normally do. So a little more physically chill for me, but still, good enough, we'll say, for steps. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like tired and lethargic. My brain's moving kind of slow. I don't know. It's probably for me to talk about. No, probably not. But it's definitely not my favorite feeling on a Monday. I'm hoping the rest of the week is much better. And tomorrow we're fasting, so even if today is a little bit less beneficial to the cut. See, I can't even think of words right now. Then tomorrow will make up for it. But anyways, yeah, we're just starting, but we're getting close to the park. So I'll just catch you at walk 3. Alrighty, walk number 3 is complete. It started to rain on us the very end of that walk, which is a little unfortunate because typically my after-work walk clients don't like their dog walking in the rain. Well, really, the Hana, the dog, doesn't like walking in the rain. So we might not have a walk today after work. I just texted them to double check to see, but there is a decent possibility that they decide to skip on the walk today. So hoping that isn't the case, but it might be. And if it is, we're going to be really low on steps today. But if it's not, we'll be fine. It'll be normal. Walk number 3 itself was pretty good. Also super chill. I did
Went to the location where I normally do the big loop, except I just went down to the open field, hung out for a little bit and turned back. So steps are going to be a bit less today. Maybe not even 20K if we have walk number 4. So, but honestly, my energy is super low. I'm still really tired. So, I don't know. Could be an off day, but we got basically 6 weeks left. So I really, I can't really be having any off days, but can't control these factors. But anyways, hopefully see you at walk number 4. Maybe see you at the salad. Look at that. We looked out. The sun kind of came back for a little bit. And it's not raining. So we do have walk number 4. Great. I feel like my energy is sort of starting to pick up a little bit. I don't know if it's just because I can't even speculate. I have no idea. Brain energy is still not really there. I'm wondering if maybe I didn't sleep very good last night. I didn't wake up a bunch that I can remember, and I didn't stay up late, so I don't think it was lacking number of hours of sleep, but maybe just poor sleep quality for whatever reason, because definitely felt pretty low energy all day. But we're almost done. About halfway through this walk. I think we're gonna get 20,000 steps for the day, even though walks 2 and 3 are pretty chill. So that's pretty nice, honestly. And excited for my salad. We are officially dropping calories. Now the biggest hit is gonna be, I already talked about this earlier, but the biggest hit is gonna be dropping chicken a little bit, probably 150 to 200 grams or so a day. And then dropping popsicles to 1 or 2, unless I get the Jell-O. Because the Jell-O, I could have 4 of those. They're honestly quite a bit more voluminous and significantly lower in calories. They just don't make my stomach feel good, so I'm gonna wrestle back and forth with that in my head for a little longer before I fully commit to that. But honestly, for 6 more weeks, could be worth it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So see you at the salad. 116 grams of lettuce, cilantro, lime, 510 grams of chicken, a little bit of salsa, and some of that T-Bell sauce, Taco Bell salad. Woo. Well, I sort of put this in my room to let it melt a little bit and forgot about it, so we're having some popsicle soup at the end of the day. Delicious. So today was a bit of an off day. That didn't work very well. I turn that a little bit. Super low energy, pretty unmotivated, kind of just meh all day, which is a little annoying to start the week that way, but oh yeah. For the calories and protein, boom. Oh, nose itchy. 160 grams protein, low calories. I didn't actually have 4 of these. This is the second one, but my friend had the Starburst gummies, and I had a few of those, so I'm just going to put it at 4 and call it good. Still haven't used bathroom, which is a little unfortunate. And if I don't by tomorrow morning, then it's just going to be stuck in there, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. That probably looks pretty gross. Good thing that's on the internet. Steps for the day, boom, 22,000. I made a point to keep my phone in my pocket all night. Normally I throw it in my room or wherever throughout the night. And today I was I just want to see how many extra steps. I got home at 20,000. So just from shuffling around in the house and doing whatever throughout the last few hours, I'm at 22, which is pretty good. Especially for having kind of chill walk 2 and 3 and no gym steps. I'm actually satisfied with that. So that's good. Tomorrow also we'll be doing a fast. So
even if tomorrow's weigh-in, there isn't like a huge drop, by Wednesday, there should be. And my only real goal for this week, just because, you know, we're decreasing calories. If my knees feel a little better, and I can squat this week, and if I can do a little bit of running in the mornings, not sure how that's going to go, but if I can, then by the end of the week, 187 would be sick. That's going to happen. I don't know, but that would be sick. What was I going to say? I don't know. Yeah, just a low energy day. Not the greatest Monday, but we got 6 weeks. I'm currently 195 or 193. I mean, probably closer to actually like 190. So 6 weeks, maybe 12 pounds. Maybe we end this cut at like 178. I've been thinking now, mid-May through end of May is going to be a bit of a, it's my birthday month. So I have 2 camping trips, and I'm definitely not dieting for either of those. I might continue this cut like into June, maybe. Probably not gonna do it on YouTube, but just extend it a little bit so that I can chip away the few weeks of these few weeks of just plateaued, not being strict enough. I don't know. I've just been not like. It's been hard maintaining strictness, living with my closest friends, doing fun stuff literally all the time, and all that. And these weekends are just not, I just, for whatever reason, don't have the willpower to be as strict. Not necessarily the willpower, it's just like, it's so much easier when you're living alone. No, I wasn't living alone before, but just like with people in the same mindset, and especially not doing as much like social stuff. Obviously, I'm living in a city that I've never lived in before, and there's a lot of things to do. I don't really want to waste my time. I'm trying to balance, you know, life and health, which is a little bit more difficult than you'd expect it to be. We've still made good progress. I mean, I'm still down 30 pounds, but it's just not quite what I was originally hoping for, but whatever. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day for sure, which is gonna be nice. And we just got to keep chugging along, even though we're a little demotivated and demoralized. We're going to just keep going. And that's all it's all about. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it for me. It's already 9:15, which also sucks. But what you going to do? So, love yourselves, love each other, be kind, spread love. I'll see you tomorrow. And stay hydrated, because it's good for you. All right. See ya.